Good morning, Aquarius. Happy birthday. We are moving into Aquarian season, or the energy shift of Aquarius. And Aquarius, of course, your birthday starts in a day or so. So happy birthday. This reading is for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just kind of a pop-up video, alright? So I'm going to see what messages we've gone, like so much energy shifts that it's just wanted to help each of you, guide you through these shifts so that you can stay focused on your mission, your soul purpose. Anyone that needs any personal readings or advice on that mission, email me, sacredspiritualhealer@gmail.com. Namaste. And here we're going to look at your recent past, what you were dealing with, your energies, okay, and the energy of your counterpart in the recent past. I love these shaman deck cards. Going to look at your career sector, right? Of course, got to know where the money's coming from, right? Where the money's coming and going. Recent past spirit of their current energy of their career for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, their career. My bad. Spirit gives true and precise messages for Aquarius, current divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy. I like it. Alright, gives true and precise messages, Spirit, for the Aquarius for this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, for their current day's energy. Today, tomorrow, Sunday. And then we're going to use the Mystic Shaman deck for your near future. Right, so we get the most guidance. I know you don't want me to shuffle. Many people have used the earbuds and it causes too much sound. Alright. The Spirit Wheel, messages from the Spirit Guides. Okay, so let's look at Aquarius. Overall energy for the divine feminine energy in each of us. The Singer of Connection, number 6 card. This is 6 is usually equal balance, give and take. Also number 6, when you're seeing like 6-6 or 6-6-6-6, it's about taking a pause and looking at what your actions and thoughts are to see if that's really for your highest good. Is what you're thinking about or where you're headed in your highest good, towards your soul purpose, your mission, because that is the journey that you should be headed towards, right? Everything we do should be towards our soul purpose and our mission, what we came here to do, helping others. The Singer of Connection is perhaps you're making those connections now. You're getting, if you're here, you've reached out to community. Feel free to email us for more information or recommendations for other channels that would be of your highest good. If you're in a twin flame connection, I can recommend Jupiter 1111. Most of all, any tarot readings you want to make sure they're for the connection of the divine connection of the twin flame communities. Reason being is a soul is not the same. So how you're going to treat a relationship versus partnership is going to be different. And so for those of you out there that are wondering to make the connections needed, but be sure you're looking for the right community, the one that's going to serve you on your path, one that's going to direct you to the soul purpose. I am the Poet, yes. Number 11 card, which is beautiful. This is being vulnerable or invulnerable, trusting spirit, but writing and journaling your words. The poet not only is living his life as creative and free as he writes his words, but expressing himself through words, through poetry, through song, and Spirit wants you to remember to go ahead and masculine energies, journal your dreams, journal your words. For many of you, recommending this energy I'm hearing to journal about your journey, about where you're at in your journey, in your awakening process, and help others so that they can see that they're not going crazy, for one, that they too, you have experienced the same things that they're going through, and it'll help them on their path as well. Right? In the recent past, perhaps you had the awakening vibe, had that change, that aha moment of seeing the masks that you were wearing, or perhaps how you weren't being true to yourself, how you weren't being true to yourself or your true self. All right? In your recent past, Spirit, you've seen things through your third eye, things of truth, things of past, present, and future, having to cut out the weeds that were growing around you, things that no longer serve you, that were making a mess of things, but you see clearly now, and you're listening to your inner intuition, your inner guides. Number 8, bones. Spirit is catapulting you, thrusting you in the recent past forward so that you can get into mission and into purpose moving forward. The person you're thinking about or your counterpart is flipping around because the deck was up in reverse. Some of you had to cut ties. Oh, this is your karmic partner. Or not karmic. Okay, hang on. For some of you, your partner perhaps was a karmic partner, or we're holding on to toxicity. I don't know why karmic partner came out when I was talking about divine partner. But for some of you, perhaps they really were a karmic lesson you had to learn. Perhaps some of you, your divine counterpart were holding on to toxicity. Here you have this princess of bones holding onto a cobra, surrounded by snakes, holding a gold chain around the sacral chakra, and has a snake going up her leg as well, embodying all devil's energy. Especially the cobra. She's using the cobra that does not look friendly, by the way, but looking as guidance, using that cobra as guidance. They're using their toxicity to guide them in the recent past. 9 of drums, 9 of coins here. Things were illusional, and they finally were turning their back, even though they still keep looking back at how they saw things differently, but they realized now that they were being eluded. It was an illusion. And Spirit with the King of Swords here, aiming true, saying with the sword here, or with the bow and arrow, that this is truth, that things have caused a divide. Now, because of this truth that has come out, this realization, things that were spoken aloud to the universe, has caused a great divide. Okay. I also recommend you watch the general message. There's important messages regarding something similar to that. In your career, Aquarius, you have, happy birthday to you, High Priestess. Divine message, communication coming in. Number 8 of Wands, bringing communication, helping you to move forward. This communication is music to your ears. It's going to help you flee this past situation so that you can move forward and blossom where you were planted, where Spirit wants you to bloom. Basically, that's perhaps a job offer elsewhere, or you're going into work for yourself, especially with this middle one, where you're up on a pedestal looking thing with the laurels here around you. This also for some is receiving accolades in the workplace, whether this is Spirit giving you blessings for the work you've done in the spiritual realm, for others that perhaps were not looking out for your best interest, but you still chose to heal them. For others of you, it's literally a 3D workplace, receiving accolades or awards. This is a supervisor, manager, something of that nature, but that you are blossoming, and Spirit wants to reward you for that. Communication also, number 7, 5, 6, Number 6 of Wands, communication coming from others to you, both past and in the future. And you coming across as a High Priestess, number 2 card, partnership, you and spirit, being in union with yourself, communicating, loving yourself. This, I'm seeing that you're in your truth, but I'm seeing this as a veil, almost represents a wedding veil, the union with self. The High Priestess is gone within and healed herself, come together with her highest self so that she can move forward in her purpose and her mission, for the good of the community, for the good of the earth and universe, rather. Spirit renewal, spirit path of the north, spirit progress, spiritual progress, success, hope. Number 3, body, soul, and mind. You have 3 eagles here, very divine bird, creature, flocking together down here at the bottom of the card. Reminds me of that community. Where did we get community? Oh, connection card, right? Yeah, the connection card we had about a community. And here I'm getting it in this as well. So someone is making spiritual progress for helping the community, having success, being hopeful, or giving them hope as well. Strong sun, moon is that transformation that has come through you. You've transformed and you're sprouted your wings and ready to fly. You are soaring, shining your colors brightly as this beautiful butterfly, catching the attention of all those around you. They're just in awe of your growth, of your glow. I'm hearing you're shining very brightly, having your creative pursuits, shining that inner joy within you. Number 22 card, and being social. Others wanting you, drawing attention that others want to invite you to their social groups as well. East, here we have new beginnings, thought process, inspiration, and number 10, an ending. This is an ending of an old cycle, beginning of a new, and as we just ended a cycle of Capricorn season and going into the new phase or shift rather of Aquarian energy, this is a new beginning for you, a new thought process. Perhaps Spirit has given you new insight in your dreams and your spiritual messages of showing you inspiration and having a different thought process of where you're going and how you're going to get there. But most of all, almost finding that key that's going to open or unlock your gifts, unlock the door that's going to allow you to be in your soul purpose and in your mission. Merging your feminine and balancing. I'm hearing broomstick cleansing. You're doing the cleansing, your internal cleansing, as well as your environmental cleansing and your spiritual cleansing. Balancing your divine feminine and divine masculine energy within you so that you can be in union with self. This is a complete balance in merging together and stepping into your power. Book of Shadows experience. Things that you have experienced, Spirit wants you to remember to journal them and shine your light brightly and share those experiences with others to help others that are on a similar journey to learn from your experiences. It's always easier to learn from someone else's experience than having to go through the same experiences themselves, same lessons themselves, those same heartaches and the sleepless nights, 9 of Swords, those sleepless nights here. Things that you gaining wisdom. For some of you, you perhaps are experiencing some sleepless nights. Know that right now, that the last few days, there was a lot of spiritual warfare going on. So perhaps you were having nightmares or dreams, visions of things that were coming at you. Know that you're safe, you're protected, but that there was energies in the spiritual realm having that battle, trying to stop you from shining your light. But you've gained the wisdom and listened to your spiritual guidance, your spiritual guides as well, and know that you are protected. 9 of Swords, near completion, almost over that phase, so that you can move forward with as a Queen of Cups. Today, you are gaining that insight. You see how this lightning bolt's almost going right to her third eye. Spirit's going to show you a vision of where you're going, what the next step is towards your passion, something that's going to fulfill you emotionally, and perhaps it is regarding something with the lovers. You're going to receive a message or be enlightened and shown a light regarding this divine love, connection, something you're passionate about, something that, again, is going to fulfill you. But know that you first need to be in union and love yourself before you can give love, unconditional love to someone else. And it is going to take some strength to move forward in this, but you are taking strength, or having strength, taking control of your inner dragon for some, but moving forward by the guidance of the lights that guide you, the star that guides you. Okay, let's get to the deeper messages. Here in your near future, Aquarius, rainbow, the witness. Ooh, someone's witnessing this happen, and the journey. Number 5, something has changed in this recent past, as early as yesterday, the other day, last week, etc. Rainbow, this, the energy I'm getting with this is almost a rainbow bridge. Something has died, transformed, and for some of you it could be a person in your life. For some of you it just is, metaphorically speaking, death of the soul and rebirth. But nonetheless, it's know that it was something to celebrate with the rainbow here, that you're coming out of the storm, or you've come out of the storm with this rainbow card. Things have changed. Things are going to be different. You're not going to be able to go back to the way things used to be. It's all changed. And there was a witness to this change. There's a witness in the spiritual realm, and they're celebrating and guiding you. They are shining the light to help you see the light, but to guide you on your journey, on your path, for your highest good. This witness is a number 10, completion. They have seen that completion, but also perhaps this is someone that has already crossed that rainbow bridge, and they are witnessing your growth. You are moving forward. You're moving forward, and they're witnessing this forward movement. Thank you, Spirit, for clarification. Number 11 card. So you have change, 5, a 10, and 11, the journey, forward movement from 10 to 11. They've witnessed your forward movement, and now it's all about you and your journey. And there's only one person here for your highest good. Use the wisdom of the owl, invoke the wisdom of the owl spirit to move forward. Embrace yourself, love yourself enough to make that, learn from the lessons, and don't allow this heartache, if this is a 3D passing of over the rainbow, or if it's metaphysically, either metaphorically, whether it's something from the spiritual realm or the 3D. Don't let that grief hold you back. Don't allow it to hold you down. Spirit wants, yes, they have witnessed it, and they know that you can do it. They know you have the wisdom, and they're shining the light to guide you on your journey. And it's very important in the near future that you move forward and don't allow it to hold you back. This has almost felt like a continuation. It's almost an emotional, I don't know why, but an emotional energy with these two cards. Not so much this one. This one isn't feeling any pain. This one is feeling at peace. They're just witnessing your growth and beauty. These two here, perhaps more emotional energy attached to them, which is why I kind of think it's more something in the 3D, but also it is like a continuation of yesterday's readings that we got about something, and I saw the same type energy in a few other readings late last night when I popped on YouTube and caught the title, so I watched them nonetheless. Don't let this hold you back. Don't let it slow you down. Now is not the time to rest. Now is not the time to slow down. Journey your steps, journey your thoughts, or journal your thoughts, and journal your growth, your experience. All right, let's get clarification. Yes, clarify a journey. Okay. Nine of Swords, moving forward. This little owl, the little bird, is bringing you wisdom, a wise message, something for your highest good. See the little owl here for synchronicities. And two of Traveler. It's time to move forward with your spirit guide for your highest good. The Queen of Cups, bringing you from the out of the shadows, out of the dark sadness, and into the light, moving you forward. Number 9, near completion. The Lover's card, going within and meditate for this wisdom, this light, the spiritual messages that you need to hear. The sun is rising, is set on the old situation, is rising on a new situation. It's a new dawn, a new day. And again, Spirit's emphasizing, don't slow down. Don't allow this, whatever it is that's coming across, don't let it hold you back. Fly like the thunderbird. Have the strength to move forward. Confirming the rainbow, yeah, cultivation, how appropriate. This change, this rainbow bridge, someone in your life perhaps is crossing the rainbow bridge of importance to you, and they are the witness, or this is something that you are, the death and rebirth of your soul, and your spirit guides are the witness to this. But it is a 5 change on top of a 5. All about change, all about leaving this old crop, moving to new soil, cultivating someplace new, planting new seeds. The witness, perhaps too, juggling your yin and yang, your feminine and masculine, your moon and the sun, the opposite energies, the balancing your masculine and feminine energy within you, but being balanced, which is all of what a high priestess is, right? She steps into that power of complete balance. She embraces herself. She's cut things out that no longer serve her on her journey. She needs to move forward and cut out this past pain to move forward with the blade. All right, and Spirit, give us advice, please. Cut the deck. Give me advice for them to move forward on their journey. Again, and I have this card in the general message, so you may want to watch that. For something about a scout, someone with a wolf in sheep's clothing, trying to get one over on you, trying to be sneaky. Signs and Spirit has been sending you signs and synchronicities to protect you, but is handling this, protecting you from the shadow for your highest good. They want you to know to trust Spirit in this guidance. Yes, things are cut out of. Is the matriarch of blades cutting things out here, but also here Spirit's recommending cut things out that no longer serve you. Do not allow this to hold you back, and do not mourn this loss. Again, total energy of something, something being lost. Do not fight this growth, this change. You can move forward. And yes, there will be a trail of tears, 7 of Trail of Tears, but to move forward, don't let it hold you back. Just move on. Take what you have learned from it as lessons learned, and allow it to make you stronger. Allow it to arm you for your future. Again, with defiance, do not fight this change. Do not fight or be defiant against Spirit or those that are trying to guide you and lead you on your journey. The Sun card is out to shine on you with the number 10, completion of that cycle, completion of that situation, and it's time to allow the sun to come into your life. I'm going to take it. I wasn't going to originally, but I seem to be led to take a third. Alright, so this is the prayer feather, which is so weird because feathers have been, I've had this, but it's like a small hawk feather that I found outside on one of my walks. But the other day I was watching a reading, and not that you need these little stories, but going to share anyways. One of the readers was directed by spirit guide, her spirit, to drop a feather on the tarot reading twice, but nowhere could I find the meaning of this. So if you know what the meaning of it was, heck, feel free to share in the comments. But again, with the prayer feathers, I mean, I know all of, as a shaman, we know the importance of the eagle feathers, the hawk feathers, and same with the dove feathers or spiritual feathers, etc. But to drop it 2 times was just something I haven't come across, what the meaning of that was, what it was supposed to bring. But here we have prayer feathers showing up, and here they're hanging the feathers from the tree in honor of those that have passed. Like in native, this is a native spirit card, so of course, it's like a burial here, and they're hanging these feathers to honor that person's soul, to give honor to their spirit as they reincarnate to the next life. Kind of as guidance for them to follow spirit to their higher self. An emotional, a very honorable energy with the feathers. For those that don't know, for the chiefs or in Native American, the feathers are very, very ritual, very sacred. They might trade one eagle feather for a horse or pony, versus also think of it as how we adore or give honor to the American flag or whatever country flag, right? And that's how they respect the feather. The feather of the bird or the eagle, the hawk, is respected as equal to the American flag or whatever country. The other thing is, if you do see feathers on, like say, an Indian chief, or if someone's wearing it on their person, it's usually gifted to them because of a great journey, a great feat that they have overcome. So when you see a feather on someone's headdress, then they would always ask you to think about what journey they were on and what did they have to overcome to earn that feather. Yeah. So feathers represent a journey, represent the great feat, something that they've overcome. They've either battled against an enemy or something. Okay, and this is coming from the elders. Again, very deep. Your spirit here, it looks, I'm getting the energy. Clearly, I'm getting the energy someone's loved one passed on. And it's coming through quite emotional, so this either already happened, or since this is in the near future, it's either happening in the near future or just happened recently. But earlier we had one of the cards, maybe that was in the general message, about someone's mother or grandmother around them, trying to get messages to them. And I'm sensing this with the elder card, that they are there guiding you on your journey, trying to nudge that person on their journey, and they weren't listening, they weren't paying attention, but they are waiting there to greet them as they cross over to be reincarnated again. Spirit of Earth, everything, this reminds me of Spirit of the Earth, everything, the circle of life, that everything, a tree rots and falls to the ground, and it becomes part of Earth, right? And then same with, it nurtures Earth, and then Earth grows a tree, right? And the water comes through. So everything is a cycle. Everything ends, everything regrows, and it just comes back around. And that's the spirit of the Earth. Deep energy. Thinking we were going to within Aquarius. I was thinking the error of the reading would have been lighter. Don't know why. Okay, Angel of Relaxation. Let go of desired outcome, and you will get what you want. So this outcome may not be what you wanted, but it's in the long run, it's bringing you what you need for your highest good. Okay. Angel of Pleasure. Take pleasure in the things that you do today. Yes, because to take pleasure in what you're doing today in a higher sense of the word, not in a toxicity sense of the but also because tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow's not promised, not with ourselves and not with our loved ones. So appreciate the people in your life for what part they play in your life, as long as it's of a higher vibration. God of the underworld, something which no longer serves you is about to end. And that's exactly the last message is this, as we go from this, something's about to end and you're going into the Rainbow Bridge card. So my condolences if this is a situation you're finding yourself in. Again, being an Aquarius energy, I thought we'd have a lighter reading. Mother Earth, again, you are called upon to help as an environmentalist. Perhaps many of you in the collective, or some of you in the collective clearly are environmentalists or meant to be environmentalists, to help the Earth in some way transform, but also to help care for the Earth in some fashion. This is your sole purpose. This is your mission, Spirit said, for some of you, whoever that is for. Athena, the inner wisdom, again with the owl, very wise bird. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom. Take the appropriate action without delay. And fertility, it is the perfect time for you to start this new project, access your new ideas, and give birth to the new conditions. Again, birthing a new beginning. Continue on your journey, your new growth. This is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you have a blessed birthday month.